This fight is brought to you by the Peak Fighting's YouTube channel. Go and subscribe now. This fight is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Peak Fighting Bantamweight division. Introducing first, making his Peak Fighting debut, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 133 pounds, fighting out of Fayetteville, Arkansas, by way of Diamond, Missouri, representing Meta Martial Arts, Ethan King. And now introducing his opponent out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a 1-0 record, weighing in at 136 pounds, fighting out of Arlington, Texas, representing the War Room, Romeo Menace.
Looking good. Both fighters weighing each other out, measuring, getting distance. And now you're going to start seeing Romeo dropping those hands. I don't know if he's trying to call in his opponent or just that comfortable, but both of them looking real comfortable. Romeo's quick.
No doubt.
They're both quick.
Nice. I like the way he's setting up that leg kick with the jab, man. That's the way. I see too many times people throwing the leg kick and not setting up with the hands. He's doing a great job of leading with his hands, following with the kicks to set up the kicks.
We're working on getting our video monitor.
Oh, man.
Over here, yes.
We're going to have a talk with these folks. Oh, nice leg kick. Nice, beautiful leg kick, man. Go back to it. There you go. You know, it'd be beautiful to see him fake that leg kick and maybe show a Superman or throw that right hand. Nice.
I mean, he has some power in that kick.
So that's
Romeo Menace.
Romeo Menace, man. I'm gonna remember that name.
Yeah, Ethan King out of Diamond, Missouri.
You know,
training in Fayetteville.
Ethan doesn't look bad. You know, he's not out of this fight. You know, of course he's took some.
Oh no,
he's took some leg kicks, but man, he's not out of this fight, man. I like the way he's moving. He's just got to address that leg kick and counter with that right hand, or maybe catch that leg kick. But he can't continue to take these. Ah, we got a low blow. Might give him a rest for a second.
Well, never intentional.
That's an eye poke and a bad one too, man.
Yeah.
You know, these things are going to happen. You know, I think the gloves with these gloves, it's just going to happen. You know, it's a part of the game. These things are going to happen. It's
happened a couple of times here, so it's something that that Ethan needs to work on.
You know, one thing I've noticed is Pride came out with a good MMA glove. The glove was actually curved, Jeff. It was curved like this, and so what that does, it helps the hand stay bent
and
where
keeps
it's not
those
straight
fingertips
out.
in.
That's right. So that made me a good move.
Yeah, something to consider for sure. Well, we've got strong, you know, and he's almost had to sew somebody up every fight we've had, but
no doubt.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you a funny story?
Terry Knighton and
I'm going to tell you a funny story, man. So we had a guy fight on this Peak promotion, and he was so pumped. He won his fight, done a great job. We get in the back, and I'm cutting his hand wraps off. I cut his thumb wide open, dude. I had to get Johnny to come suture him up and sew him up, dude. All right, here we go.
So his injury came from you.
Yes. He got more hurt after the fight than in the fight.
And see, when he says, you know, hey, you know, T.J. Brown from the UFC cut me, bragging, folks,
they don't even know.
They don't get it, yeah. Look at that redness on the inside of Romeo's leg, his front leg.
Yeah.
And the redness on the outside of Ethan's.
Yeah, no doubt. Let's put Moses to the inside of.
It's bruising already. Right there at the time.
That's a good round, man. Good round. This is a good start to the fight tonight.
Sorry, I'm trying to get our monitor fixed.
Cool, no worries, man. I'll handle the show. You know, both guys are looking pretty fresh for the most part. I can see a lot of redness on the outside of Ethan's leg there, though. So.
Yeah, those were some powerful kicks. The first one took him off his feet just about.
All right, here we go, round 2.
All right.
Ready, what?
You know, I think Ethan did a great job of looking to shoot for a takedown. You know, it's apparent that Romeo has got some good quality striking, you know, and not saying Ethan doesn't, but, you know, it might try his hand putting him on the ground, you know,
But probably just as
my
simple
man,
as that.
thanks for coming and helping the screen. You know, Jeff's old, man. Give him a break, all right?
Hey, you know,
he's old. Give him a break, man.
We do, you know. Hey, and listen, because this, as it is, you know, these guys, they are on the fly all the time. Our camera guys, our crew in the back.
Yeah, they probably don't get enough credit,
Casey Ladderbach with it. They don't, with the sound, the lights, trying to coordinate everything, and we've had this technical issue with our communication. So pulling all of this off, Don Walker in the back, just great job.
Man, look at the redness on the right side of his. Oh, you can't see it from this angle, but look, once he turns, look how red his leg is.
I can see it on the back. See it bruising.
Man,
look at the bruising.
his leg.
You can see the bruising. There's two distinct. I mean.
So one thing I noticed
Nice.
in his stance, his lead foot is pointing towards the inside, and that right there makes it harder to check those kicks. You know, if just by straightening that lead leg out would help him make it easier for him to check those kicks.
It's almost bladed, like, you know, he's had some traditional.
Yes,
training,
exactly.
arts.
You see what I'm saying, Jeff? You see
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
he's taking half his weapons out of the fight, basically, and it's harder to spring forward if you don't step on the balls of your feet.
I agree.
But both of these fighters, I mean, looking good, and both of them have taken some shots.
Yeah, both have both landed well.
That overhead right.
You know, one thing is significant is that leg kick.
If he lands that overhand right, he's going to ring a bell.
You know, one thing he could do to take away those leg kicks is when he throws that leg kick, bomb that right hand. That'll make him stop. You know, anytime someone throws something, you make them miss and make them pay, or every time they throw it, you're making them pay for it. It'll take that weapon away. You know, that's counter punching 101.
I didn't know if he was caught or shooting in there. But,
yeah, I think he was shooting because he got caught. Nice.
Good straw.
Great. He did a great. Romeo did a great job getting that underhook and standing up. Great job.
Oh, strong hook coming out of it too.
I think he almost slapped him. I think his hand was open.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
They're right here above us. You're on one side, I'm on the other. So.
He was taking a book out of Nate Diaz's book.
And you know, just like that, with them standing above us, you seeing one angle, me seeing the other. And that's time.
That's a good round, but I'm giving
it's
that
a perfect example.
Romeo.
Perfect example of why you don't want to leave it up to the judges.
Yeah, that's right, man. Very good point.
You saw it as open hand, but I just see a hook.
Well, I seen a couple last night, you know, that I thought might have went the other way, that the judges gave it this way. So you're right, man. If you can keep from it, don't let it go to the judges, man. Try to finish these fights, and you're exactly right, man.
Good round from both of them.
I agree.
It's tied. Yeah, you don't want to
So
leave it up to
where
the
do
judges.
these tacos and quesadillas come from out there? Who is it?
JR's Catering. They're taking care of us
Well,
for
I'm here to tell you,
PF15.
JR Catering is on the spot.
You got her to go out there and get you some.
No, I paid for this, and they was taking forever, and I didn't want you to be out here by yourself, so I had to leave, and she went and got it for me.
Is she going back anytime soon? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If she's going back, bring 2. All right, here we go. Top of
All right,
round
round
3
3.
here. That looks good too. Hey,
You want to buy it, man?
No, I want her to go get another one. Here, I got some money. Yeah.
I got a beggar to get me something, man. She's more than happy to get me something.
That's because I'm old enough to be able to call these young ladies darling and honey and not get sued for it.
That is what Ethan needs to do. If he wants to try to pull away this fight, he's got to try to put him on his back. He's got the right game plan. I hope he's able to get the finish.
But yeah, look at that leg. Golly, that's
Yeah. But I don't know who told him to make that adjustment, but he needs to try to put him on the ground. Romeo's doing too good standing and striking. He's got to try to put him on his back.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of keeping the distance. So. But he needs to get his back off the cage here.
Yeah, man. Because we talked about cage control last night. Regardless of what's happening here, because he is pressing him against the cage, he's got the upper hand here.
It gives him it's the perspective of position of power. And, there you go. Sort of turn out of it. Nice.
Nice, Superman. That was a beautiful combination.
I did think it was a kick coming. He made that transition. That was a nice punch. Good instruction coming from both corners. Just like you were saying, TJ, playing to each other's strength. One's all on board for striking, the other saying shoot in. So
yeah, one thing about it, what is good is, man, as the crowd grows, it actually makes it tougher for the corner. The corners, it's harder for the athlete or the fighter to hear your corner. So as these crowds get louder and louder, it actually makes it harder for the coaching.
And nobody knows better than you, TJ. I mean, in the UFC, which is a loud crowd.
Yes, man. Yeah.
That tunnel, after a while, that tunnel hearing with that adrenaline.
I think it's actually a gift in itself to be able to listen and hear your coaches and be able to respond, because it's so important, man. And having a coach you can hear clearly is a big deal.
Well, leaving it up to the judges, but I think if it were between TJ and I, we'd have to go with Romeo. As TJ heads into the cage, our youngsters in there getting a little bit of blood off the mat. Always a sign of what's to come for the night. So congratulations, Romeo Mares out of Arlington, Texas. First of our preliminary fights tonight, which we're going to run through fairly quickly because we have a full night lined up for you. Our pro fights tonight, title fights. We've got Jeff Craig and Shaka Kanda Curtis coming up later.
This bout going the distance, coming down to the judges by unanimous decision, your winner out of the red corner, Romeo.
That's my favorite part.
Oh, Romeo, my man. Hey, great job, man. The first thing I noticed is those great leg kicks. You're doing a great job of setting them up with your hands, and I really think that's what helped win you the fight, man. Great job tonight. Hey, they really started with a banger tonight. Hey, let's get our hands up, crowd. Let's get them up. Now, Romeo, is there anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I want to thank all my family that came out to support me. I see all of them right there. And everybody, my family and friends is watching live from their house. Couldn't make it, but thank them too. I love them all.
Well, hey, congratulations. This is a humble man that's got a big, bright future, man. Congratulations.
Good job, good job. Our next fight, I mean, we've got another burner coming up.
Give it up one more time for Romeo.
It's Romeo. Yeah, you had it right. Oh, we got another great fight coming up too.
What's that?
Any relation to Dwight Brown?
Dwight? Oh, it's my third cousin on my mama's side. I'm just kidding. Looks like he's from Chicago, Illinois. I don't have any relation to him, man. What's up, Jeff?
Well, you know, fighting those technical issues, but like I say, our guys know exactly what they're doing. So we've been growing. We get to buy, you know, when we do these shows to build peak fighting, it's all going back into the production.
Okay, so what do you mean by that?
So as we get new equipment, we have to learn how to use it.
Gotcha. Thank you for putting that in more simpler terms.
Well, you know, I could flower it up, but
it is what it is.
But that's a good sign too, and it just goes to show. I mean, really, when it comes to this, not only all of our technical guys, but Brian Poe, Johnny Ross, you know, they really are looking at what they can do better for these each and every one of these fighters to make sure they get their videos. All right, fighting out of the blue corner. No relation to T.J. Brown.
It's got a heck of a last name, though, man.
Dwight Brown out of Chicago, Illinois. Trains with the Wolfpack MMA. This is his amateur debut.
This guy looks solid, boys.
Yeah, he's cut. Making his debut tonight. Says Kobe Collins and Steven Smith is.
Yeah, this kid looks solid, man.
His hero. That's right. Quality control and target is his day job, but he'd like to be fighting professionally undefeated.
Well, he's in the right place. You know, this is where it all gets started, man. We got to think promotions like these can give these guys the opportunity to fight and potentially live their dreams. You know, this is where it gets started.
I'm just going to set him to
Well, the commissioner just came up and got blood on him, so he gave us some wipes, man. It's getting real here at Big Fight.
That's why I wore red tonight, boss. I know what the potential is. That's why I saw that bright shirt you're wearing. I thought, uh-oh.
Have you got some blood on you, really?
Oh, yeah. That's Vaseline, you know.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, this kid looks solid, man.
Yep. He can shake the cage. Fighting at 170 pounds.
I tell you that.
9 push-ups today.
This fight is brought to you by Romeo Express, where you can find some of our fighters
He told me last night he was going to come
located
train with me
downtown
today.
Texarkana.
He wasn't nowhere where to be seen today.
This fight is scheduled for 3 rounds in the peak fighting welterweight division.
Not gonna lie about it.
Introducing
Dude, I didn't
first
sleep
fighting
good
out
all
of the
last
blue
night.
corner in mixed martial arts, making his
I
peak
rolled
fighting
rock all
debut.
night last
Weighing in at 167 pounds, fighting out of Fort
That right
Texas,
there
by
is
way
the
of
ball.
Chicago, Illinois, representing World Dwight Brown.
Crazy story.
Weighing in 171 pounds, fighting out of Temple, Texas, representing Storm MMA,
Now look,
Lance John.
I'm going to tell you right now, when we got the fighters' bios here. It says Lance John's favorite submission is the arm triangle. That is my favorite too. I'd love to see him pull one on.
Looking at the matchup between them, it's not out of the realm of possibilities.
Nice, good job. Nice, great setup for the takedown. Now that's what I'm talking about with Jeff. He used his hands to set up his takedown. That's what you got to do. If you want to take him down, you can't just rush in. The game is evolving. The game is evolving. You have to set up your takedown.
And he knew exactly, he's exactly where he wanted to be.
Yeah. I like this half guard position, man. In half guard, you can really do some good ground and pound here. You don't have to worry about the guy on bottom throwing up with a lot of submissions here. This is a great position for him. Now, what Lance needs to do is try to get his left underhook on the left side, and try to get on his side and use that underhook to get up. But man, staying flat on your back there is a bad place to be with this athletic of a guy on top of him.
Yeah, and he's no stranger to grappling. He loves his wrestling too. In fact, double leg takedown is favorite, and anaconda choke is his favorite submission. So and both look very comfortable.
I wouldn't even force. He's trying to force them out there. I would just stay on top there and punch. You know, I think him trying to force that position is what lost him top position there. Well, he said his favorite.
Think he had it.
Well, you think his favorite? Well, I'm just going to say, if his favorite submission is anaconda, he's in position right now to do it. There you go. Man, you can hear his coaches yelling, underhook, underhook. You know.
The question is, can he? You know, being a debut fight.
You see, he's got a knee shield in right now. He needs to use that knee shield, make a little more space, bridge, and get that underhook. Because if he wants to get up, he's got to get that underhook, or at least try to attack that Kimura on the other side. But you know, he's in a tough position right now.
Oh.
Quesadilla. Now, did you get the Quesadilla Supreme?
I don't know what yes, it is.
The Supreme is the way to go.
She's the greatest. Oh, my goodness. Rocky right on top of him.
All right, he's got 20 seconds.
And he's still from the half guard, but raining down damage.
Looks like he'll survive the first round.
But my goodness, a couple of those that slipped past and hit the mat. That was something.
Wow, look at the eyes. Look at him. He's a bit gashed. So this second round could be a new round. You know, although Brown had a phenomenal first round, it looks like he might be a bit gassed. So that's going to be a question in the second round of how well he trained and how well this second round looks. I just want to take time and thank Rocky for being here tonight. He's probably one of the best referees in the game. You know, he's got a tough job. Refereeing is a tough job, but man, if there's anybody that's going to do it, it's going to be Rocky.
Well, Rocky Demir, one of the top hands to John McCarthy.
Yeah.
Who am I mistaken? I think he was the first original.
He was.
UFC.
Yeah, he was the first one for UFC 1, correct?
That's what I want to say. I'll have to go back and fact check that, but Yeah, and Rocky's been along the whole way. Christy Barnett also certified under John.
All right, round 2. It's going to be interesting. Good first round. Brown's coming out strong, really putting on the pressure.
You do see him opening his mouth quite a bit. He may, you know, be a little winded.
Another great takedown by Brown. You know, it's impressive for me to see him to be a debut guy setting up his takedown, using his hand to set it up, and then get into a good position like half guard. But he's going to address this Kimura right here. That's a real threat. That's a real threat. Now, if he was smart, he could step around and get an arm bar right now. If he stepped around the head, he could get an arm bar right here.
Fall back, yeah. That's beautiful, yeah. That'd be but that's just it, making their MMA debuts. And when we're saying that these are our amateurs, they're
nice,
very nice. This is the level of amateur you have to be to get to peak fighting. And again, I'm just both of these first fights have just been really good fights, and they're our preliminary card.
Yeah. You know, Lance's corner's telling him the right things. He's got to get that left underhook. He's got to try to get up here. He's too complacent to sit here and hang out, and if he doesn't sub him, he loses the round.
Yeah, because I mean, no matter what you're doing from your back, you're losing. You need a knife.
Dang, that's a real knife there, Bubba. What kind of knife you got there, man?
Oh, that'd be a Gerber.
Gerber, that's
No, I'm sorry, Crenshaw. Kershaw.
Gerber's a good knife. I've got a couple of them.
That's
well, here we go.
It's a quesadilla cutting pocket knife is what it is.
Right on.
I think neither one in jeopardy out of this round there at the end. But now we're going to go to a third round. One of them is going to have to do something. But so far, to me, TJ, Dwight looks like he's got both of those to me, just from his control. And you're right with the setting up the before he shoots in, he sets up with that left jab. So many times you'll see someone often double jab. And I don't know, it just seemed like a little unorthodox, just one jab and then shoot the way he does. But
yeah, but it's working for him. It's working for him.
Yeah,
it's just working for him.
You're right, JR's catering.
Delicious.
They're doing the concessions here at the Texarkana, Arkansas Convention Center. Round 3, final bout, or final fight, final round.
Nice, another beautiful setup by Brown.
And again, yeah, taking him to that man.
I'm really impressed, you know. I think he's out of Wolfpack MMA. Wolfpack's done a great job letting him know you can't just shoot in, you got to set it up. And he set it up, and now he's in the mount position, which is in jiu-jitsu the most dominant position you can be in. So let's see what he can do with it. Man, I want to give a shout out to my buddy Hayden Dean. He's getting married here in a couple days. his bachelor parties tonight. I couldn't make it. I'm here at Peak, but man, I want to give a shout out to my boy. Much love, my brother. Enjoy tonight. Have a few drinks on me, brother.
Congratulations. Yeah, that's nice to hear. But I'm going to tell you, this would have been a good night and a good place to hold a bachelor party.
No doubt.
Yeah, Ethan, or Dwight Brown.
Yeah, Brown's done a great job just controlling his entire fights. You know, he is the dominant grappler and dominant wrestler, and it shows tonight, man.
Leaving it to the judges. There's little doubt which way it's
But
going to
you
go.
know what? I'm going to tell you something.
But we got time.
And I was just going to say, as a man that's put off a few comebacks myself, there's still a chance he makes a comeback. So you don't call it.
That's what I was going to say. We can see anything in a minute. Anything can happen in a second. He wants him up. Get up. Which is interesting to me is Dwight Brown with the takedown trying to get him to get up. That's right, 30 seconds left in the match. He's right on top of him. And Dwight Brown is dropping some power. I'm going to say that's just complete domination. Dropping the 3 rounds. Heck of a debut for Dwight Brown out of the blue corner from Chicago, Illinois. Representing in Texarkana tonight with Peak Fighting PF15. Around the ring, Dwight Brown very confident. Crowd seems to be confident. But left to the judges, so we've got to see which way it goes. Rocky's going to call him to the center of the cage and make it official.
This bout going the distance, coming down to the judges by unanimous decision. Your winner out of the blue corner, Dwight Brown!
Dwight, man, let me see you. Is this your first fight, man? Man, I'm going to say something. You're out of Wolfpack MMA. It was impressive not only to see your control on top, but the way you set up your takedowns with the jab. I was sitting there telling my other announcer, I was super impressed by your jiu-jitsu, your wrestling, and the way you set up your takedowns, man. Congratulations. Is there anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I want to first begin by thanking my granny. She can't be here. She all the way in Chicago still. She lost her husband, and so her mom was on that. So I recently lost my grandpa, and she told me to come out here and finish the fight. So this for you, Granny. I love you. I want to thank my coaches because they kept my head on straight and they keep me humble and keep me hungry. So, and I want to most importantly thank my wife too, because without her, I wouldn't be able to even train or nothing. So, and thank everybody that came to see me. I appreciate y'all.
Hey, man, congratulations. A mind like that can get you anywhere. Let's give him another hand, guys.